Former NASA astronaut Steve L. Smith, who has completed 4 space flights and 7 spacewalks, praised India's space program at the International Gen-AI Conclave in Kochi. The event, inaugurated by Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, saw Smith highlighting the impressive achievements of Indian space missions, especially the Mars orbiter mission Mangalyaan and Chandrayaan-3. In a media interaction, Smith expressed confidence in the safe return of NASA astronauts Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmot.
Yes. So the question was, one of our spaceships that just went into space had some issues on its way to the space station, and it was supposed to be a 1-week visit, and now they've stayed for a month, so they haven't brought those 2 astronauts home. And so they actually could bring them home now, but because when the spaceship comes back to Earth, part of it doesn't come back to the Earth's surface. It just disintegrates and goes into the atmosphere. We don't get that piece back, and that's where the issues all were on the way to the space station. So before we bring them home, we want to run as many tests as we can on the piece that we won't get back. They're not in any danger. In fact, the 2 astronauts, Butch and Sunny, Sunita Williams, of Indian descent, is one of the 2, by the way, are happy to be up there longer than a week.
Stephen Smith described India's space endeavors as bold and daring, something every Indian should be immensely proud of. He praised Indian scientists for their success with the moon mission, noting its precision and significance. He pointed out that 4 similar missions by others failed, signifying India's remarkable achievement.
And a rover on the pole of the moon. So again, no one had ever done that before. So you can see the Indian space program has these huge achievements that it's progressing on. By the way, the next 4 missions, so that was less than a year ago that India landed on the moon. The first 4 missions that followed that, attempting to land on the moon from other countries, all failed. So it just shows you how hard it is what India did. The Russians had a spacecraft that didn't make it. The Japanese had a spacecraft that didn't make it. And then 2 private companies that tried to land on the moon didn't make it. One landed on the moon and then fell over. But it's hard. It's really hard. So you should be incredibly proud of the Indian space program.
Stephen L. Smith, a Stanford graduate, became an astronaut in 1992. He has flown on 4 space missions. With 7 spacewalks totaling 49 hours and 25 minutes, Smith ranks among the top 10 for spacewalk duration both in the US and globally.